wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Well, hello, shitheads! I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So, it's really, 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 really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for Plunger points, and if you really, really, really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
I'm all about them palm trees and sunshine, bro. Look. You know, but no one wants to live. Ass crack Alaska, freeze your nuts up and might lose your banana. Cause frostbite ain't no fucking joke, nigga. Unless you like the shiver. Jump in the ice river, eat a seal for dinner. Or you might just get ate back. Cause killer whales on the map. So you better be strapped. Cause the polar bear never lack. And that's a motherfucking fact. And who wants to see bad bitches wearing sweaters year round? No beach, no acid titties, nah, bro, I ain't down. Fuck Alaska, that's what I say. I need to see the sun at least once a fucking day. Ooh.
Fuck Alaska, bitch, I don't wanna deal with no fucked up ice cold place. Fuck Alaska, bitch, I don't wanna freeze every time I'm in the shade. Fuck Alaska, ooh, I said fuck Alaska. Fuck Alaska, I need you in every motherfucking way, yeah.
They should return that bitch back to Russia or nuke it so they get one day of summer. Fuck heaters, nigga. I need a bad bitch underneath the sheets, nigga. But ain't no big bad bitches there. Ain't no walking around in your underwear. And if the heater do die, you die. Who the fuck gon' save you, my guy? Fuck a blizzard. Fuck a place with no lizards. Fuck a Eskimo. I need a real hoe. And most of all, fuck snow. I'd rather be in the sauna drinking hot cocoa.
Fuck Alaska, bitch, I don't wanna deal with no fucked up ice cold place. Fuck Alaska, bitch, I don't wanna freeze every time I'm in the shade. Fuck Alaska, ooh, I said fuck Alaska. Yeah. Fuck Alaska, I need you in every motherfucking way, yeah.
Fuck Alaska. And fuck some goddamn hand animals. God damn it, I hate when they're right. No, they're definitely not right. Fuck hand animals. And definitely, fuck Alaska.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
Stan is not a great Eminem song. No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem song. What did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal. Hannibal and Monty shit show. Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this?
Hannibal and Monty shit show. Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
No. What I'm trying to tell you is the carpet took them.
No, but like, okay, but you gotta think when they walked in the cave, they said, "Hey, when you go in, don't touch nothing, don't take nothing, right?
Yeah.
And then Aladdin brought the monkey with him, and then the monkey. So the fact that he even brought the monkey in meant that he already wasn't doing what the cave told him to do.
But no, the cave didn't say don't bring anything. He's like, can I bring my monkey? They're like, yeah, bring your monkey. What's a monkey?
No, they no, you no. This is that revisionist bullshit. All right, that's not what happened when they walked in the cave. It was like, hey, one person and at a time, and don't touch shit. All right, and then what? The first thing Aladdin do was he brought the fucking monkey. Okay, he's a filthy fucking street rat, and he did not deserve to be married to Princess Jasmine. I
don't know. But the carpet, they didn't take the carpet. Was my point? The carpet took them.
So you're wrong. All right, I just want you to know, Monty. Once again, you're wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong again.
Okay. I'm right again, as I was. Look, and I was wrong about the eggs with cats. But cocoons, cats do bring kittens from cocoons. I was right about that.
You know what, Monty? I believe we're live on the air right now, having this dumbass. I'm just tired of. Hold on, let's make sure. Are we sides right?
Yeah, I see the chat. Look, Phil Oliver Holes just said I can live with that. I don't know what he can live with, but he just said that. Yeah, we're live.
There we go.
There's a chat.
There we go. So are we good? Are we sized right? Check your size.
Like, how we looking?
Are we good?
Like right there? Good? Like we lined up with the name of our guest?
I think so. I think we good. And we are live. Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck.
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
And this is episode 113. Maybe an episode about...
Shut up and dribble.
Or...
We will definitely not shut up and dribble. I would definitely not do that.
Preach! There we go.
One of my favorite comments about Laura Ingraham I saw was, he says, this old dried out baloney face bitch always saying shit she's paid to say for the Fox audience. Fuck this George Washington looking ass bitch. I didn't say that. That's what the comment section on Vlad TV said. It said she looked like a female George Washington. I'm not saying that she looked like...
This human jar of Hellmann's, as they say on the Breakfast Club. They say it there, but I agree with it as if I said it. She is a human jar of Hellmann's.
When we do the Mayonnaise Devil playing card set, I think she needs to be the Queen of Diamonds.
Oh, I'm down for that. Yeah.
Yes.
All the way.
Yeah, Laura Ingraham is the Queen of Diamonds.
All the way. All the way,
yes.
Absolutely. Like,
yes.
Yeah. And we will talk about her later. Not right now. Before we get into all that shit, if you like the shit, you can support the show by going to shit show or 5h1tshow.live. And also, if you look in the description, you will see the treat stream link that we used on me and Zoe's game stream. You can send me and Zoe a snack. You know? That'll be fun.
I'd like to point out that you created a treat stream for you and Zoe, but you did not create one for Hannibal the Beat Animal. Like, I like to eat. You can send me some food, too.
Well, they don't have a link to send you food. Oh, somebody just subscribed.
Thank you, Isaac. All right, Bulo? Bulo? Look, Isaac, I'm probably fucking your name up, Isaac, and I apologize for that, but thank you for subscribing to our show. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I'm Hannibal the Beat Animal. That's Monty over there being wrong about Aladdin and shit.
What? No. See, what is it, Aladdin or treat stream that we're arguing about? See, that's what the fuck Hannibal does.
Get you a co-host that can argue about both. All right, I can be mad about two things at the same time. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, and so check that shit out. And if you want to catch the pre-show, which was awesome, people in the pre-show got to see something that y'all won't get to see for a few months. They got to see the 0 issue of one of my first comics ever, and we reviewed it and talked about it. They will next month get to review issue 1 of that comic. So join us, patreon.com/5h1t. Get in there or become a member. If you're a member, and not a patron, and I haven't sent you the shit, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out the member shit. Message me and I'll fix that. But yeah, become a member or patron or whatever. and I'm working on Subscribestar. I just went there today and couldn't figure it out. So Lord Magicus, I know you keep asking for it. I'm sorry. Lord Jamarcus, I'm sorry I said your name wrong. Sorry, Lord Jamarcus, I said your name wrong. But let's get into the shit. Facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty. Instagram and Twitter are 5H1T Show. Snapchat, show_5H1T. TikTok, 5H1T _show. I almost did a TikTok today. I went and looked at what we had on Have You Heard This Shit, and I found a bunch of things I could have done with TikTok. Then I got distracted by random shit. I don't even know what. Discord link is in the description. So that's all we got. Anything else you want to say before we keep moving, Hannibal?
No, man. I'm ready to introduce our guests.
Yes, let's do that. Let's introduce the fucking guests. Here we go. So we got. Are we there? There we go.
All right. So let me set this up. So let me set this up, Monty. Let me set this up.
Set it up.
Okay. All right. So last month, the entire month of May, all we featured were New Orleans artists on the show. All we featured were different New Orleans. We had painters and graphic designers and photographers and sculptors. And we had one nigga that just made bow ties. We had a phenomenal assortment of people to come on the show. So in the month of June, all I was featuring is nothing but my music industry homies and friends and other talented people, so y'all can see that this black excellence that you guys get exposed to is not just me and Monty, okay? It's not just Hannibal making these beats. It's not just Monty designing this art and these layouts and shit like that. We know all kinds of talented motherfuckers. And I am behooving. I don't know if that's the right word.
I don't know if that's a word.
I have to set up the introduction of introductions to introduce my homie sitting below me right now. Go ahead and take your camera off, your mic off mute, so I can introduce my homie and my friend Stroud from Grand Hustle. Now let me tell y'all who Stroud is, okay? Stroud, like a lot of people, the term super producer gets thrown around all the time. Okay, Stroud, what happened to your camera, man? You was there and then you gone. Okay, there he is.
There we go. We got him back.
See, Stroud don't want y'all to see him blushing. That's what it is. Because he's not about to embarrass the shit out of his ass, right? So the term super producer gets thrown around a lot in the music industry, right? But Stroud is actually a super producer. He has produced for T.I., for Young Dro, for Trey Songz, for Day Day, Bandit Gang Marco, Tokyo Jets, Boosie Badass, Lil Duval, Lil Keed, and he has produced the theme song to Tyler Perry's new sitcom on BET. And he's the studio manager for the Defiant Sound and the A&R for Grand Hustle and Radar. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother and friend, my little big brother, Elliot Stroud, a.k.a. everybody knows Stroud. Give it up for my nigga Stroud.
And look,
we don't got the air horns on the thing yet, so that's
you know what we can do.
Unmute your mic, Stroud.
Look. While Stroud tries to while Stroud gets his mic unmuted, let's just lead into it. Like unmute while this is happening, but let's play. Let's play some shit that Stroud has done. Like, why don't we just do that?
I want to. Okay.
Unless is he unmuted?
No, he's still not unmuted.
All right.
I'm trying to see if I can unmute him from my end. I don't know if I can.
All right. If he's not, let's just roll right into playing some of his music and get him unmuted.
Okay.
Like, let's see what Stroud does. Zoe, full screen that shit. Full screen there and here. Go full screen. Play that shit.
See, it's a couple ways that we can go about this. We can carry on, or we can flip a new switch. We can't just put a damper on the fire and never take the chance to let it rise up. Maybe 'cause we know it won't survive us, afraid to let it burn. We got one foot on I love you, the other one's on it's over. It's easier just to lay down, but but we may never break ground if we don't search for the future, for the new us. We'll be ruined if we don't search for the future, for the new us. We'll be ruined. Tired of old traditions.
All right, wait, Zoe, I want you to cut it right there, Zoe. All right, because I got to cut it there because this song is the song that plays at the end of Birth of a Nation that came out a couple years ago.
Yes.
So not only will we get flagged from the record label, we'll also get flagged from the movie studio. So,
Look,
we can
it's
only
already
play so
happened.
much of it at once.
Yeah, it's already happened, but it's good that you cut it thin so that they have less of a reason to
they have less of a reason. So
They-
So look, my homie Stroud and I want to say some other good stuff about him first. We got to figure out why your mic is still muted, Stroud.
We're still muted?
Yeah, Stroud is still muted.
All right. Well, let's talk to ChaCha and Joi. Let's introduce them.
Well, see, I wanted Stroud to introduce ChaCha and Joi. Well,
Yeah,
I guess okay.
I was hoping he would.
You know what? I guess we're gonna let ChaCha and Joi introduce themselves. So ChaCha and Joi, tell the people who you are and why you guys are fantastic.
My name's ChaCha, and I'm fantastic because my name is ChaCha.
You can't argue with that. Like, that's sound logic.
Yeah, the logic is sound. There's no flaws in it.
Yeah. So all right, Joi, what about you?
My name is Joi. Well, this was short for Joy Leah. I'm dope.
Wait. Hang on a second, Joi. There was some energy you were bringing in the Skype call before this that I'm not hearing right now. Let's do that shit again, Joi. Who the fuck are you? Bring that energy. Who the fuck are you?
It's originally from New York, Queens, Rockaway. Moved here to Georgia, and I'm amazing because I am.
All right. Fair enough. We can work with that. All right. We got. Do we have Stroud audio yet? Stroud, are you there? All right.
I'm gonna just be 100 with y'all. That man is working right now. That man is in the whole goddamn session.
Stroud is doing the shit show and he's in the middle of doing the session.
Yeah, he in a whole session right now.
All right. Well, I guess we
I know we the B section, we the B-roll background and shit, but we might have to take lead tonight.
Look, we can handle that. We can do a shit show. Y'all are fun. So
there we go. There we go, Stroud.
There we go.
I'm sorry guys. I was engineering engineering a little session, but how's everybody doing? Y'all good?
Oh, we're awesome. We're awesome.
Yes,
Hannibal, I appreciate you for the incredible introduction.
Yeah, man. Look, listen. It's easy. It's always easy telling people how great Stroud is. So
tell the truth. I gave Hannibal $1 to say all that stuff. I wrote it down, sent him a text message. I gave him $1.
First off, you know good and goddamn well I cost more than that.
Yeah, Stroud. How you get away with $1 and I gotta pay him $50 for him to just say something nice on a pre-show?
Well, see, it's this thing called favor ain't fair.
Yo, but years ago, I met Stroud at a beat battle. I was doing my thing, as you guys know already. I was doing my thing at a beat battle, won the battle, linked up with Stroud. He was like, "Yo, take my number. I want you to come through the studio." Came through, played some beats, And me and Stroud have just been cool as shit ever since. Whenever he needs me for anything, whatever the project is, whatever the situation, whatever the room, like he calls me and I'm fucking there. He's like, yo man, I need some music for this K-pop TV show. I'm like, run it. He said, oh man, I need you to flip some old 80s R&B songs into like dance hall reggae. I'm like, bet, run it. Like whatever he need, I'm there. Like fucking, he didn't set up sessions with me to play beats for all kinds of people. And like our first like real placement we got because of Stroud. Like he made that happen. You know.
Can I tell the truth though? Can I tell the truth about how we met?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell the truth about how we met. Okay, there was a beat battle, right? I went to the beat battle, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and play some beats. I might go ahead and win it or whatever. Then walks in Hannibal. I immediately told him, take me off the list. Take me off the list.
Damn.
I'm not going in this beat battle.
He's full of shit. That's not
like, this is a setup. Like they all set me up. Y'all ain't gonna do me like this.
All right. Shit.
He's full of shit is what he is. That's not what happened.
Hannibal was playing beats, and as he was playing beats, it was producers out there breaking their flash drives and their CDs and everything else they had.
It was pandemonium, huh?
Yeah, it was pandemonium.
Yeah. All right. That part is true. That part is definitely.
And when Hannibal came off stage, he didn't like walk down the steps. He floated. Like his feet didn't even touch the ground.
It was. It's like look. Every time I decapitate another producer on stage, it's like my superpowers go up a little bit. Yeah. Like I get more experience points with every. Yeah. It's like the Highlander. You know what I'm saying? I get more powerful with every one.
Yeah. But like Hannibal will call me sometimes. He'll be like, "Man, I'm so powerful right now," and I'm like, "How powerful are you?" I'm like, "It's more than I can handle. You want half an experience point from me?"
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, bro, why are you only giving me half?
Yeah, look, listen. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, but no, look, Stroud be like randomly hitting me up and just setting me up with opportunities and situations, and he never asks anything in return. There are a lot of fake ass people in the music industry. There are a lot of fake ass people that'll either give you misinformation as fact or will send you down the wrong path, right? Like just to get you off their ass. And Stroud is not one of those guys. Stroud keeps it 100 all the time. That's why I love that guy. Stroud is on. That's my guy.
All right.
I appreciate that, Hannibal.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm looking forward to shit show.
Again, guys. I wrote all that stuff out. I wrote all that stuff out for him to say.
Now, look, Stroud, you could do it better than I can right now. Why don't you tell the people about ChaCha and Joi? Like, go ahead and shower as much praise on them as I just showered.
So, look, I'm going to tell you about ChaCha and Joi. I've worked with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I've worked with a lot of writers. When I tell you these are the most incredible writers that I've ever worked with, like literally, like for real, I'm going to say maybe a month and a half ago. Like we all started working together. Maybe I've been knowing them for a minute, but as far as us working together, about a month and a half ago, and they're already getting like crazy placements. They've had one come out on DC and Fly. They've had one come out on Street Bud. I mean, it's for real too many artists to name. We're talking about in a month and a half. So imagine 6 months down the line, a year down the line, what's gonna happen? Like they're literally incredible. They have amazing personalities. They kind of shy right now, so they probably not gonna turn up for y'all. But they're really incredible.
Oh no, they're gonna turn up
before it's over.
I
saw y'all. Look, I'm gonna say this. I saw y'all in the Skype call before this shit happened. I'm gonna get that version of y'all before this shit's over.
Also, how much I got a dono to get a berserk/Mule torture episode. Also, Stroud, your shit sounds good. Hannibal, your shit sounds good too, but you still ugly.
Oh shit! Wait! Hang on. We just got a Streamlabs that Hannibal. If you can pull that up, because we talked over it. And look, while you pull that up, I'm gonna do this. Since we just introduced our guests to the Shitheads, let's introduce. Wait. Since we just introduced the Shitheads to our guests, let's introduce our guests to the Shitheads. Stroud ChaCha Joi. Meet the Shitheads, the people in the chat who are always watching and judging and saying shit about you and telling you that you only date white women when you don't and making up shit.
Look,
well, no, it just
I can't even
about people that do that.
I
They
can't
only
even see
said it
the,
about you.
I can't even see the comments.
Okay,
but,
okay. Well,
but
they're good people. They're good people. They get on some topics where they're wrong because they listen to the fake news that comes from, certain parts of the shit show.
Okay, so first off,
so can I ask a question though?
What's that?
Do you date white women?
I mean,
yes, Monty. Like, answer the question. Answer Stroud's question. Do you date white women? Monty?
I've been known to,
You sound like you date white women.
Shit! You know what? Move on. Let's talk about the shitheads. So, let's talk about the shitheads.
The vernacular is extremely clear.
See?
I'm not saying that we don't talk clear. I know how to dress it up.
I see y'all. Like y'all are trying to make this a What's Eating Monty coming up. But y'all,
it's like, look. I think it should be a What's Eating Black Women. We need to talk about it, Monty. Let's talk about what is it about these queens of Wakanda that turned you off so much, brother?
Nothing turns me off about them. They're awesome. I like these ladies. They're awesome. I like these ladies. But we're talking about the shitheads right now. I'm a redirect.
Monty, I don't think you went and protested any days.
Huh?
Not one day did you go protest.
No.
Me?
Yeah, you didn't go protest not one day.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't physically go out.
Did you say Black Lives Matter and not white women too?
No. I say all day Black Lives Matter. End sentence. Pause. Stop.
Pause. I love white women.
No. End sentence. Stop. Not pause. Black Lives Matter.
But you do love white women.
No. Look.
Oh, so now you don't like white women? What's going on? Either you like them or you don't.
Yeah, Monty, let's go ahead and
see what y'all are doing? See what y'all are doing?
Just for the record, I love white women. I love all women. I love everything.
Yeah. You sound like Jesse Lee Peterson with that. Do you love black people?
Monty just admitted to us that he doesn't like white women. What's going on, Monty?
Yeah, why you don't
need
like
to have
white
intervention?
women, Monty? Damn, bro.
You know what? Let's talk about the shitheads. They're waiting for us to acknowledge them. Somebody just sent us a Streamlabs. So we ignore it. But before we get to that, I want to talk about plunger points. Because on this episode, we have an extra. What is it? That'll be 300 plunger points to give out because I'm feeling generous.
Yes.
What is plunger points? Is this like some?
Oh,
some
we're
POS
about to explain
type
it.
stuff?
Hannibal, tell them what plunger points are.
Yeah, plunger points.
Hey, don't talk about that. I'm throwing the little plug. That's low. That's my little hustle to keep
I'm
that
just
on
saying,
the low.
I don't know what plunger points is. Is this? Is this some type of little Pornhub stuff you got going, Monty?
Oh no! We're about to explain it.
Monty is more of a spank bag guy. He's not really like a Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. But you know what I'm saying? He got a live Jasmine and a Chatterbait account and everything. It's crazy.
Once Shanny for Christ got on Pornhub, I stopped using it.
No, what happened, Monty? You had saw every video on Pornhub, so you stopped using it. All the videos were in red, which means you saw the whole thing, all of them.
I have seen a good bit of Pornhub. Yeah, all of
it. Is it once you get to page 99, it just rolls over back to 1? Is that how it works?
It does happen. It's true.
So look, plunger points are a fictitious currency that we created for the shit show. People get plunger points for saying clever shit in the comments, for liking and subscribing to our stream, to commenting on previous shows, for every donation they send through Nickel Chat, Streamlabs, joining us on Patreon. You get plunger points for all kinds of stuff that you do on the show. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that we give ChaCha and Joi 150 plunger points each that they can deliver out to everybody in the chat. And the easiest way to get plunger points is if you follow ChaCha and Joi. ChaCha and Joi.
See?
Right now.
See?
I like ChaCha better. We're just going to call her ChaCha for this episode.
Oh, call it ChaCha.
ChaCha. Are they video froze or something? I can't even see them.
Oh, Zoe's checking it out. She'll get them fixed. She'll get them fixed.
We're working on that. So we're going to give each of them 150 plunger points, and you get an immediate, let's say 50 plunger points. If you go follow them on Instagram or Twitter, go follow them on Instagram or Twitter right now, you will get 50 plunger points. So you can get 50 plunger points for following ChaCha on Instagram, another 50 for following her on Twitter, and you can do the same thing with Joi. So right out the gate, you can get 200 plunger points.
Oh shit! Look at that. ChaCha is in the chat.
They in there.
Yeah, and then the people that get the most plunger points at the end of the month, you guys get all kinds of cool points and stuff. Also, Stroud, my production partner Ace Wonder said, "What's good, homie?"
What's the word? You all right?
Yeah, and with all that, I want to get into so far.
Can I use some of these plunger points at Kroger?
I mean, look. The short answer is yes. The long answer is yes, but.
So I can use your Kroger Plus card.
Yeah, you can. Like, if you take it to any Shell gas station, they will take 5 cents off of your a gallon of gas for you.
Deal. Give me 2 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Very true. Yeah, 12 for you get 15 cents off one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then you got to buy a bunch of shit at Kroger too. See, it's a hustle because then you got to spend like $100 so you can get 15 cents off of gas. See, that's how they get you. They be like, it's. Yeah.
So T-Mobile too, 15 cents off. I only fill up on Tuesday. Every other day is putt money.
For real? I done had T-Mobile for like 10 years. I ain't never known that. Oh man.
So,
you got a Shell account? Got a account?
All right, but now that we've explained all that, let's talk about with the plunger points. Every month we do the shithead of the month. I've got a bit of a backlog, shitheads. I know I'm catching up with y'all. I'm getting there. You will get your shit, I promise. But let's talk about the top 5 shitheads so far.
I sold $3,000.
And we just got another Streamlabs. Is it reading? No, we'll get to that in a second. But top 5, I'm gonna go top 6 because I just realized in the chat, Create Beats is here, and I gotta give Create Beats the plunger points he deserves for being fucking awesome.
Yes.
So Create Beats is now in the list, and I will save what I'm gonna say about him as I go through the top 5 because he is now part of the tie. So, because I just gave him those points. It's on me. Zoe's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hustling ain't easy.
Yeah, hustling ain't easy.
Hey, so how can I donate money to you all's situation?
You just go to 5H1T show, or wait, 5H1T.live, I think. Or the description of the show, it's the first link you see. I think it's 5H1T.live. Is that what it is?
And then on YouTube, in the comment section, there's a little dollar icon, and then when you click on it, it lets you donate.
5H1T show.live.
Look at you, Monty. You supposed to have that. You supposed to know that already, bro.
Look, I got a producer that when she hears me fucking up, she immediately goes, "No, you said it wrong, nigga. Here it is."
I would love to hear Zoe say that one time. I would love to hear Zoe say anything one time, but I would definitely love to hear Zoe say that. Also, drop one of Clues Bombs for our lovely producer Zoe. Zoe is Monty's 15-year-old daughter, and she produces our show and a couple others, and she is fucking fantastic. So everybody, go ahead and give a round of applause to Zoe for producing our fucking show.
Yeah,
she is incredible.
Hit that tree stream. Hit that tree stream. Give Zoe some food.
Does Zoe know that Monty likes white women?
Yeah. Well, obviously she does. She's half white.
Well, there it is, Hannibal.
Yeah. I got it on good authority that Monty even used to be married to a white woman.
What?
I haven't done.
So it's all coming out now, Monty. It's all coming out.
Look, it is. That's what you know what? I'm dropping facts on the show right now. People didn't know.
They all knew this. This all came out way before. Look.
So you admit it then?
I admit that I have dated and been with white women. Yes. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about plunger points. So we're gonna go with number 5 for this month so far. Alan Reyes is at 40 because of all that fucking Monty erotica. Stop that shit, Alan Reyes. And number 4 is a 5-way tie. All of them have 50 plunger points.
Okay.
And that will be Hypothesis, Dumb and Dumber, American Nightmare, Skylar Coffee, and Create Beats. Although Create Beats might have more, Zoe's gonna check the numbers on that. Check it for next episode. It'll get you'll be higher up in the list next week. But right now, since I gave you that 50, because Create Beats has done some awesome shit. He's higher. Oh, Create Beats is actually higher. We don't know how much higher. Create Beats has done some awesome shit for Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Just playing around in Photoshop. And we love the shit. We're probably going to put the shit on shirts. And if we do, he gets more plunger points. Thank you for that. Number 3 with 59 plunger points is John Weiss. Number 2 with 65 plunger points is Lord Jamarcus. And number 1, before I start talking about number 1, this racist son of a bitch. Because and it's not because of the reason y'all think I'm gonna say. He is going against Feltish people. Like
he's going against.
Oh, how low could you go?
Yeah, I mean, we got our own struggle, and it's important, especially right now. But even while I'm dealing with something that's as important as what I'm going through, I will not stand for racism against people below us. But that was kind of racist, me saying it that way.
Yeah. You know,
the
Monty, I don't know what's going on with
Feltish
you,
Americans.
Monty, ever since you and the white woman divorced, you've been tripping.
Yo, look, thank you, Stroud. Thank you for somebody else noticing what I've noticed for years now. Okay, Tish, come get your man. That's all I'm saying. But who's number 1?
I'm trying to look out for Feltish Americans, because when Jill in that Fuck Alaska video said "fuck hand animal," sorry, I didn't mean to say the word.
You said it. You said it. You said it.
You did say it. You got to give some more plunger points away.
Yeah. Fabarino jumped in and was co-signing with him. He said, "Fuck blank blanks."
Yes, he did. And Fabarino actually just sent us a great big dono.
Yes.
Thank you very much. With the $50 dono, and he said hustling ain't easy. And you know what? You're right. Hustling not easy. You got to get on the block. You got to chop up that work. You know what I'm saying? You got to set up a system of networking and distribution. There's all kinds of shit you got to do. And you know what? It's not easy.
I don't want to change the subject, but I'm looking at Joi and ChaCha in the little box, and they look high as a kite right now.
Oh man, I'm trying to be that. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Where y'all at, and can I get some?
Yeah,
that's what I need.
They asked me what the etiquette was for the show, and I was like, "Do what you do."
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll up.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it ain't mid.
I stole $3,000.
Look, let me know where y'all at after the show. I'm gonna come pull up. All right.
All right. Now that we got plunger points out of the way, and look, Fabarino, let's talk. Like, we're still cool. But
wait, hold up. We got a couple more donos I want to get through.
Go for it.
I got a couple more donos I want to get through real fast. Kilo sent us 20. Thank you very much, Kilo. He says, today in 1988, Jeff Teague as well as Claudel Washington died. Today, R.I.P. also. How much I got a dono to get a Berserk / Miura torture episode. I don't even know what that is. He says, also, Stroud, your shit sounds good. Hannibal, your shit sounds good too, but you still ugly. Love the show. Wait a minute. I wear a mask. Fuck you, I'm ugly. All right? That's crazy. All right, thank you very much, Kilo. Hypothesis sent us some money. He says, do you love white women? Do you love white women? Do you love white women?
Do you love them?
Right, Monty. I think that one was for you. And Kilo also sent another one that says, Kilo sent some Monty erotica.
Fuck. No, right now, I wasn't even ready for this. Where is it? I don't see it.
Yeah,
Zoe saw it? Look, turn the screen. I'll read it off the fucking screen.
All right.
Pull it up,
I'll
read it off the screen.
I'm I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna send it to you in the Skype call. All right. So you can send it in the
Zoe's
Skype
got it.
message.
She's setting it up right now.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and so Stroud.
Explain how it works.
Stroud ChaCha Joi. Okay. So
Joy.
ChaCha Joi. Joy. I was trying to say it. I was trying to swallow and talk at the same time. There's a lot of shit happening just now. I'm trying to explain to y'all Monty erotica. So we have this new thing where our fans will send in some erotic writings for Monty to read. And
wait,
Monty,
before you finish, Hannibal, we still need to have an actual conversation about how this works, because this keeps happening, and we haven't talked about it yet.
Well, Monty said that this is making his sex life so much better now.
I
didn't. When you guys send it. So look, send us some money and attach some Monty erotica, and Monty will read your Monty erotica live on the show right now. And he loves reading it. Like when we get off the show, he tells me how much better and how much more creative and dynamic it makes his sex life. So go ahead and send the Monty erotica. And look, Zoe, can we go full screen with Monty? So he can go ahead and read the Monty erotica.
I mean, we can, but she's working on it, and I just glanced at what I have to read. And Kilo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna say that preemptively before we get into the actual show.
Yeah, and Ace wanted to send us a dono as well. Thank you very much, sir. He says, just wanted to say Team MFN is the greatest. Team MFN is the greatest. We working our ass off. Yes. And you know what? I want to go ahead and give, like right now, because y'all know I just got the placement with Chains.
Congrats on that, buddy.
Thank you very much. Sony recording artist Chains. His album Book of Shadows Chapter 2 just came out. It's available on all streaming platforms right now. Myself and Team MFN, that's myself, Ace Wonder, Johnny Facebook Famous Brasco, who is our biggest fan. We have the very first song on Change's project, and what I want to do tonight, right now, hold on, I'm pulling it up right now.
You got to play it. You got to play it, Hannibal.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna play it right now on the show because we still got a show to get to.
I get what you're doing. Do it. Yes.
Yeah, but what I'm doing is I'm putting a link to the YouTube video in the chat right now. And what I want y'all to do is go watch this video and go leave comments. And for every person that leaves a comment on the video talking about how great that shit is, we will give you 50 plunger points for that.
Yep. There we go. Send us screenshots too. That helps.
I'm trying to pressure Sony into making this his next thing.
Yeah.
So go ahead and help apply that pressure.
Yeah.
What we need to do is get Cha and Joi and Hannibal all in the studio.
Yes.
Facts. Say less. Say less. Look, listen. I know y'all ain't never worked with a nigga, a producer wearing a mask and shit, but let me tell y'all, this shit gonna be amazing. All right,
Yep.
like fucking, because I'm as good as Stroud say, and if y'all as good as Stroud say, we about to create this goddamn match.
I can guarantee you they that good.
Oh yeah, I know it. Off of your cosign, I know it.
Yeah. So.
Are you ready for your Monty erotica?
Let's get this shit over with. Just do it.
You gotta say it like, okay, there we go.
There it is.
All right, here we go. All right.
Hot potato?
Hot potato? What are we talking about? Hang on. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, pull it down. Here we go.
Do I need to mute my phone?
Yeah, mute it for right now, Stroud.
Somebody should.
I'm gonna mute my phone.
All right, so that way we can make sure that Monty. Okay, there we go. All right, let's set it up. All right, and now for the latest edition of Monty erotica, ladies and gentlemen, the sultry mahogany voice of Monty the Stickman.
Yeah. So fuck y'all. Let's see. This is from Kilo, 6 minutes ago. How is there an extra person added to this? I thought it was and it's the first word. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna read it.
Just read it, man.
I'm gonna read it.
Don't fight it.
I thought this was a linear plot that we were putting across, but there's a new dude that just jumped in, or lady, I don't know. Here we go. Dathan stooped down to his knees and gently separated my labia with both hands. He angled his face up to kiss my pussy. Kilo! First lightly, teasingly, Then he plunged his tongue deep inside of me, and I practically fainted. Fuck y'all. Fuck all of y'all.
There you go, Monty. You got it. You look, listen. Okay, that shit got me. I'm about to go light some candles and some incense and some sage in this motherfucker. All right.
Okay. Let's go on that.
You did good. You did very good. Matter of fact, look, look, everybody watching, send some more Monty erotica.
No,
he
don't.
Loves reading this shit.
Don't.
He loves it.
Don't.
It's his favorite thing to do is to read Monty erotica. All right, what we got next?
See,
Monty?
we're 15 minutes past where we're supposed to be at this point. See, that's your fault, Hannibal. Your fault.
I don't know what you. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Monty.
You know what? I'm just gonna ask all of y'all. Have you heard this shit? Let's go into it. Here we go.
Hey, wake up! Wake your punk ass up.
Who are you?
Have you heard this shit?
Okay, all right.
There we go. We don't know.
We never get to it. Okay, so for this edition of Have You Heard This Shit, we are talking about Gunna's new album called Wanna, right? Wanna?
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So some of you guys might be asking, who is Gunna? Well, Gunna born Sergio Giovanni Kitchens, born in 1993. Fuck my life. Is a professional rapper known by Gunna. He's a singer-songwriter rapper, best known for his collaborations with Young Thug and Lil Baby. He is signed to Young Thug's record label YSL Records, as well as 300 Entertainment and Atlantic Records. His debut album, Drip or Drown 2, came out in 2019, and this is his second album, Wanna, that we're going to be talking about today. The reason we're talking about this album is that this album debuted as the #1 album in the country. Let's see what else. Debuted at #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 200, the Billboard Top 200, selling 111,000 album equivalent units, but only 4,000 of those were pure album sales, which that's not really surprising because I feel like his audience isn't actually buying music so much as they're just streaming the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But he still did 111,000 units first week, and this was Gunna's very first U.S. #1 debut album. So, that being said, Monty, what'd you think of the artwork on this album cover?
See, and I love that we're starting here with this because, spoiler alert, this is the only thing I really love about this album.
right out the gate. That's how you go do this shit?
Yes, this artwork I absolutely love. I love the idea. I love the execution. I think it's well done. I like that this is an album about me, which plays into the weird name change with the title. But this is the evolution of Gunna, basically. Too bad the album sucks. This art is phenomenal.
Okay, I'm curious. ChaCha, Joi, Stroud, do you guys have an opinion on the album cover? What do y'all think of this album art? As creators, what do you guys think about this album art?
I'm gonna wanna look at it again. I think the album is good.
Yes. All right.
I don't think the motivation or the inspiration. I know it's probably the man thing with all the arms and legs. I think that's what it's trying to captivate. I don't see a relation to the content of the album. I think it's very creative. The cover.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm already on the whole. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with all that shit. Looking at the cover, I mean, I guess on this screen it just makes it look creepy as fuck. It's blurry.
Look, when I was listening to it on Tidal earlier, this shit's moving and shit too. So it's like he's like moving his arms and his head and shit. So it looked like some real creepy, like I just did some strong drugs shit. Like it's wild.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's a play off of the whole. Man, that it's like an old painting.
I know.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, the arms and the shit. That's what I just said.
Yes, the Da Vinci art.
Yeah, Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody in the chat, let us know what y'all think of the album art for this Gunna album as well. Stroud, what you think about it? What you think about this album art for Gunna? What you think?
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
I think it was a flip on it, but
yeah,
it's like the Da Vinci art done Pixar style. That's the thing I like about it.
yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Aesthetically, it's the colors.
Yeah, aesthetically it looks like
the colors.
Peaceful, but
I don't know what it has to do with
anything.
The correlation. That's a very big statement to compare to Da Vinci.
That's true. You make a good point.
Yeah, but then here's the thing. Do you think Gunna fans see this and then make a correlation between Leonardo da Vinci?
No.
Yeah, don't.
They don't fuck that in. No, they thought
it has pretty colors. That's
it was some cool shit. They probably think it's gay. No,
yeah, it's pretty
but
colors.
They don't know. They don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. True.
They don't know what the fuck that is. They probably like, what's up, bro?
It look like a whole dude with a bunch of hula hoops.
Because the original Da Vinci man,
yeah.
So
he got Star Trek.
I'm pretty sure Gunna was like, what the fuck is up with my album cover? Like, I don't think he probably. I know. And out of his fucking hands, like he didn't have the final say on this. Like it was like, bruh, you attached to a major now, and this is what the fuck we doing. So
y'all think he didn't even have a say in the album. So what's funny, Cha-Cha and Joi? We had last episode we had Chainz, the rapper the rapper that signed to Sony that I did the track for on his album, and he said that the day that Sony called him and was like, yo, we need the album art, he literally made the album art for his project and then sent it to Sony that same day. So he didn't have anything set for the album. He had to hurry up and make something on the spot just so they could have something sent off. So there's a possibility that they might not have had a lot of time to put something together for this project.
Yeah, true.
Because if you look at the art, he's got like astrology symbols all on the circle. So it's like there's like the Gemini sign and then the Virgo sign, the Aries sign.
Funner. It doesn't feel like. That's why I say some of these covers and some of these artworks are not even. They're not in the conversation or they're not under control because the album has nothing to do with anything. To me, after listening, nothing stood out in even comparison to what the album cover would represent, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
It doesn't make.
You're right. Like that's a thing I always bring up on here. That like how much does this have to do with the album?
Yeah, like if I saw this album cover in a store without knowing who Gunna was, if I just saw this cover, I wouldn't even think this was a rap album.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is a great piece of art. Like it really is.
Like this should look like he do poetry or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, let's figure it out. Is he what is that? Would that be Aries?
I think he's just being creative. I like it.
Yeah.
There you go. Stroud said he's being creative and like
how I flip this shit around.
I mean, it's like it's definitely creative. I never once not said it wasn't creative. I just feel like I don't understand why he would choose this cover for this album.
Yeah.
Because it has nothing. Da Vinci is deep. Da Vinci is artistic.
Yeah.
Da Vinci has a meaning. He had a whole fucking Da Vinci Code to come to Catholic Church. It's like when you making a statement like this, it's like you looking like, what you trying to say? You still gonna be talking about bitches and sipping lean and popping perks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this, so it's just like I was expecting so in the album cover.
Yep.
So that's all I'm saying. It's extremely artistic. The cover is fucking fire. The cover is fire. But does it match the content of the? But even if you're marketing, even your fan base, you marketing this piece of artwork.
You gotta understand, they don't know that that's the whole point. That's why they
waste the art?
They don't give a fuck about the art. They give a fuck about the sale.
If y'all had to guess, if y'all had to guess, how old do y'all think Gunna's fan base is? Like from what to what? What do we think? 15
I would say
to 20?
Maybe 30 to from 18 to 30.
18 to 30? Okay.
I'd say 18 to 25.
30. 16 to 30.
18 to 25.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Probably like 50.
I'm over 30 and I still listen to Gunna.
I think 10 on up.
You think 10 up?
10 up. My homeboy grandmama listen to Gunna.
All right.
Wait, hold up, Stroud.
Yeah, look,
How old is that
shithead.
grandmother?
Shithead.
How old is that grandmother?
Wait, hang on.
Grandmother that's like 37.
Wait.
Probably like
hang on a second.
70.
Shitheads. How old do you think Gunna's fan base is? I just want to see. Like,
everybody
now
drop it in the chat. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks. How old is Gunna's fan base? I'm curious.
Yeah.
I love Gunna music. If I worked at a nursery, I would play it for the kids. That's what they go to sleep on. When it's nap time.
All right, you know what?
We're gonna play the album.
Yeah.
Stroud, I'm not mad at that. I will probably play that for my son to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
30 is a 20. So it's like I'm 33 and I listen to Gunna.
Yeah. Danny Lisner says 18 to 25. Destruction Inc. says flat out 13 years. Okay.
13 and up. That's what I said. 13 and up.
Yeah. Teenish from
Everybody
Penultimate.
listen to Gunna. Everybody love Gunna.
Yeah. John Vice says tweens.
Yeah. Okay. Chet Lemon says, well, I'm 40. I've never heard of him, so I'm going to say 39 and under. Kilo says 15 to 25. See, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's about 15 to 25. Maybe 15 to 30.
Yeah. And don't forget Faberino. Haven't heard it, but it seems contemporary, so I'll say 14 to 21. Okay.
Yeah. When
and the Batman says 5 years. What the fuck does that mean to Batman?
He said he thinks even 5-year-olds is listening to. Okay, right. So that being said, let's talk about the production.
Yes, the production. What'd you think of the production, Hannibal?
So look, this ain't my style of production. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know who I am. You know how I like to get down. This low energy, ambient trap music. That's not really where I live at. However, I think the team of producers that he worked with, Wheezy, Turbo, Mike Will did one, Take Heat did one on here. I think they do a very good job of creating a lush landscape on here. I actually would have liked to have seen a couple other people. Like I'd like to have seen Mike Dean get a little bit more involved. I'd like to have seen Stroud get a little bit more involved to kind of flesh out the project. But like the sonic landscape of it, it's that dark, dark melodic trap music that he likes to do.
Yeah.
Also, what's going on, Geek Room? We see you hanging out with us.
What's up, Geek Room?
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. Stroud, ChaCha, Joi, what do y'all think of the production on Gunna's Wanna album?
I like it, man.
Production.
I like it.
It was cool, but it all sounds the same. It just all sounds the same.
Yeah, it does have a there are a lot of tracks on here that are interchangeable. Like if you replace one track with another track, they all kind of do the same thing. Yeah, Fabarino said dark melodic trap music. I might check that out. All right, well check. Yeah. Look,
you might like it.
If you haven't heard this album, you should go check it out and then let us know what you think about it. Don't go based off of our opinions. Check it out for yourself and then let us know. What
I think Gunna has a sound, and that's his wave. That's his sound, and that's the sound that his fans love to hear from him.
Yeah. Look, my little cousin, my youngest first cousin. He goes to University of Texas. Gunna is his favorite rapper. So when I told him that on tonight's episode we were gonna be talking about the Wanna album, he was like, "Oh, yo, man, this album is blah blah." Like he sent me like a paragraph of text about how much he loved his project.
Wow.
So
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So and I'm gonna read what he sent me in a second.
Okay. What was that?
I said sonically, I feel like it sounds like one big song.
Okay.
A lot of this stuff sound the same, but like you said, his fan base is if you catering to your fan base, give your fan base what they want.
Yeah.
I can appreciate on there. I downloaded it that I liked.
Here's the real money question, and I want y'all to think. I want y'all to think on this one. Is this album good enough? Like, so this album is obviously going to cater to his fans that he has now. Will this album create new fans for Gunna? People that never heard Gunna that'll hear him. Will people that never heard him listen to this album and become fans off of this project? Yes. Or is this album only designed to placate the people that already like him?
He's gonna get more fans.
Yeah, and I will say this, and this is anecdotal, just me. I was not a fan of Gunna going into this, and I'm not a fan going out. I'm not saying he's bad. I just realized quickly none of this album was made for me. Not a single bit of it was made for me. So I just kept moving. I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. It's not made for me.
What is your favorite album or artist?
See, that's a tough one. Like, I am all over the place.
I don't think I'm qualified to answer this question because it's like, I think that you can determine that.
Yeah.
If I base it off of me as a writer, I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep listening to him.
Yeah.
This album didn't make me hate him or like him anymore. I can appreciate the music. I like Gunna. I think he's very relevant. I love his cadence. I love his tone of voice. I love how he rides the beat. He has his own distinctive sound that he created. I feel like in a myth, in a world of everybody sounding the same, I feel like you can tell it's Gunna. So I can appreciate it. I don't know if it's better or less than anything he has already put out.
Yeah, and that's fair. Like, in me, and to answer that other question, I fall more into the Kendricks, the J. Cole's. That's the type of shit I look for. This I hear, and I shut off because I'm like, all right, okay. I can see why people like it. I won't say it's bad because it's not bad. Like, honestly, it's not bad. It's just not my thing. Like, I want more lyrically driven and more. I want more of that sound.
Monty, you know what you should do?
What's that?
You should go check out ChaCha's new song she just dropped.
All right, I'm down. I'll check it out.
Like, she's an artist as well. She just dropped a song. And Joi, did you drop the EP? Have you put it out yet? I know she put one song out.
Yeah, I did.
You dropped the whole EP?
I'm gonna tell you right now, my music is ratchet.
I'm cool with that. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Monty will take off the thong sandals and throw them. He's ready.
Yeah. Like, let's go. Bring it on. I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Joi and ChaCha both have incredible projects you should check out.
All right.
I probably it's like about fucking hoe.
Yeah.
I probably ain't better than Gun.
All right. Let's do it. I'm in. And look, y'all shitheads, check it out too. And look, y'all get plunger points for checking it out. Get on TikTok. Do a TikTok video to their music. Plunger points.
Ooh. Yeah, look, anybody who does a TikTok or a TikTok video to ChaCha and Joi's music will get 200 plunger points.
Yes, send it to our TikTok. Zoe, you're watching our TikTok, right? Zoe will see it. She'll let us know. I don't pay attention to it. I tried to TikTok today, but I didn't.
Yeah. So look, all right. So let's go ahead and go around. What was everybody's standouts on this project? Like, what was Monty, ChaCha, Joi, Stroud? What's everybody's standout?
I'll go real quick. I only have one. Top Floor. I like Top 4. I fucking love Travis Scott. So,
okay,
you know, I enjoyed that song.
All right, so, ChaCha, Joi, Stroud. What was y'all standouts?
I like the whole album, so I really don't have a standout.
Okay. Right. Look at Stroud.
All right. Oh, wait, we lost you.
Oh.
Yep. I think we lost.
We lost?
My bag. When I'm back.
Yeah, and right, Fabarino said he and I are boomers. So I guess we are, Fabarino. We can be boomers together. I'm down with that. But continue.
I like a Young Thug and I like Do Better.
All right.
He's actually got a couple songs with Thug on here.
Yeah. I actually downloaded the ones I liked. I downloaded 5 out of the 18 songs.
Yeah, all right. Dollars on My Head. Is that the one you're talking about?
Dollars on My Head, Nasty Girl on Camera, Don't Play Around, Do Better, and Fire. I really like those. The cadences and melodies are really what got me. I like Do Better because it seems like more of a redemption type of song. It kind of speaks to the heart. I feel like, and yeah, Fire. I'm sorry, I think that was Fire that spoke to my heart. Like, yeah, like it was more like
ChaCha
making it out research type shit, huh?
I said ChaCha really did. You really did your research.
Yes, that's right. Or as the shitheads like to say, G-search.
G-search.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here just look at you like, and just give generic answers like you, Stroud.
Well, I'm sorry. If you think my answers are generic, answers are generic, call it out.
His answers are generic. Stroud's answers is like, look, I'm gonna be in the studio with him soon, so I like the whole album. I got you.
I might just see him later on.
Right.
To do some work.
And that's.
I want to work with Gunner.
You know what? I take back my plug that I tried to do for ChaCha and Joi's album. Don't listen to their music. Listen to my music.
Shit.
Because I like the shit.
Hell no. Yeah,
all right.
Shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Dark skinned niggas with light skinned tendencies. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
So I got 6 standouts on this project. I like Argentina, the very first track.
Okay.
I just like the vibe of that shit. And it sucks because the music actually does some real cool creative shit that he doesn't utilize. And I'm like, man, he could have did so much with fucking Argentina. I like Addies. I like Met Gala. I like Do Better. Don't Play Around. But my favorite joint on the project, and this was I like when I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is that joint. It's fucking Skybox, the single. Like when I first heard that shit on the radio, I was like, this Gunner? Okay. Like one thing I want to see more of from artists like Gunner is take some more chances with your choice in production.
Okay.
Yeah. Take some more chances. Like, and I think that's why Skybox works for him as a single, because it doesn't sound like the type of beat that he normally raps on, but it worked for him.
Okay. Fair enough.
I would like to hear a love by Gunner. I would like to hear a real deep, like, love song done by Gunner. I would love to hear his love story.
See, not me. I check out on that. I don't want to hear that.
That's like I want to hear his love story. Because this is so different. And it has a distinct cadence in it. I would love to hear him on some R&B type production, like.
See, I might be wrong. It might come up on Have You Heard This Shit? And I'll be like, you know what? I was wrong.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It'll happen at some point.
I stole $3,000.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did we get some more Monty Roddick?
No, we didn't. Please no.
I hope so.
No.
I hope so.
What? Why are y'all against me? Look, we just met. Come on, man.
This came from Netra Amorosi. It says, of course, the Gunna album wasn't for Monty. He's only into an album if it's white women singing.
No, I just told you what I like. I just told you what I like.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Look, Monty was a big fan of that Celine Dion album where we talked about that.
I was not a fan of that Celine Dion album. You were more of a fan
Georgia
than me.
Florida Line album up.
No. Shit. You know what? Everything y'all are saying right now is foul as fuck. Let's go into our next segment, fair or foul.
Let's do fair or foul. All right, let's do it.
Yes. I'll be on your ball. Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they're ready for it.
Self-loving.
And what's good? And how do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to them, Master.
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corner. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah, because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah, God came and purged me. Hallelujah, God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus up under the anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you.
Suck my cock, bitches.
God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent. Feed him to the
I'm leaving you for.
Yes. Fair or motherfucking foul. So,
Did
if
he
this is
say he
your
was a
first time,
prostitute for 30 years?
He did say that.
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus.
What is that? What is that? I need that one to see that whole video.
Right. Look, Monty, I need to see that whole video too. All right. Like we've actually never talked about that on the show, but I'm like,
this man just said he was a prostitute for 30 years.
Yes. He said for over 30 years.
Yes.
Over 30 years.
Right.
Yes.
So
and he loved it when he was doing it.
Yeah, he said so. That means that it was like he did 3 decades of prostitution, and it was like, I haven't got this shit down yet. Let me do a couple more years.
Yeah, and look, for all you shitheads that keep talking about this in the chat, y'all should go follow these guests because they were the first to go, hold on. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
The first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely follow me. And everybody knows Stroud on everything.
Yes.
Christian Mingles, all of them. Everybody knows Stroud.
Man, say, bro, you meet the sluttiest girls on Christian Mingle, man, bro. You gonna find some girls willing to do whatever.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure homie that's been prostitute for 30 years got a Christian Mingle's page.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? A live Jasmine, a chatterbait, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? It helps you find your preferences faster. Anyway, the way fair or foul works is every day I Hannibal the beat animal. What you said, darling?
Christian Mingle ain't nothing but a big masturbation club.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah. But you masturbating for Jesus though, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's what it's
See,
that's true.
You gotta know whose side you're on.
Together.
Yeah.
Coming for Christ. All right, so the way fair or foul works, every day I, Hannibal the beat animal, do a deep dive on the news. I'll go to 100 different news sites, read 100 different stories, and when I get to the end of the story, I wonder to myself, was the end result fair or was the end result foul? So we have some very special guests in the building with us today. We got everybody knows Stroud hanging out underneath me, and then underneath Monty, we have the incredibly talented singer-songwriters and ChaCha and Joi hanging out with us. We just had, and look, that conversation about Gunna is probably the most spirited and detailed conversation we've had about any music artist that we've done for Have You Heard This Shit.
That's
so
true.
I appreciate y'all for bringing that type of candor and energy and diverse opinions to the show. Know what I'm saying? Except for Stroud, who was just like, I like all this shit. Stroud was
listen, man, I love music, man. It's not too. There's not much music out here that I don't even really like.
You know I'm fucking with you, homie. It's all good.
I mean, besides ChaCha and Joi, don't go listen to that. It's terrible.
You see how he hating on y'all now? He's saying,
So yeah, he mixed it. So if it's terrible, it's because he mixed it.
Also, drop one of Clues Browns for Champ. Okay, I don't know what Champ is. I'm gonna presume that Champ is working right now, but he's gonna watch the show later because he's a real nigga.
Champ's definitely in the session.
Yeah.
You know, we non-stop work.
I know, but I love Champ, love Stroud. Champ is Stroud's engineer. He's also a producer himself, and he's incredibly talented. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, love Champ. He's a just fucking awesome guy. You know what I'm saying? So all right, here we go. Fair motherfucking foul. Let's go ahead and get to the first story. And the first story comes to us from the good people at Vlad TV about the mayonnaise devil queen herself and Laura Ingraham. Laura Ingraham tells Kevin Durant and LeBron James to shut up and dribble over over Drew Brees. Okay. So our lovely producer Zoe, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you now. Can you get fair foul video number 5 loaded up? All right, I'm gonna let you know when to play it. Controversial Fox News host Laura Ingraham weighed in on Kevin Durant and LeBron James's slamming of Drew Brees. You know, for Drew Brees saying he doesn't respect athletes who kneel during the national anthem, which, you know, Drew Brees believes is a sign of disrespecting the American flag. Laura Ingraham said, well, you know what? I'm not going to say what Laura Ingraham said. To our lovely producer Zoe, could you play the video and remind everybody what Laura Ingraham said when LeBron James and Kevin Durant decided to talk about politics?
And it's always unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball. Oh, and LeBron and Kevin, you're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions elected Trump to be their coach. So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
Now, Drew Brees made his comments about, you know, players disrespecting the flag by kneeling and stuff like that. Now, Drew Brees has since apologized for his comments, right? You know, but Laura Ingraham had a different viewpoint. She said Drew Brees is entitled to have his view about what kneeling and the flag means to him. I mean, he's a person. He has some worth, I imagine. I mean, this is beyond football, though. This is totalitarian conduct. This is Stalinist. And by the way, on the streets of New Orleans, we're looking at live pictures. They're shouting, "Fuck Drew Brees." You know, that's what this moment has done to the beautiful team spirit of the New Orleans Saints. Now, to our lovely producer Zoe, could you load up fair foul video number 1 and play that? All right, this is what Laura Ingraham said, because people came after it. It was like, well, wait a minute, you had all these problems when Kevin Durant and LeBron James spoke about politics. You told them that they need to shut up and just play sports. But she
said shut up and dribble.
She said shut up and dribble. You're right.
Yeah.
But when Drew Brees said some shit that you agree with, you was okay with it. So this is how she responded to that. Zoe, play the video.
Now, my defense of Brees led to an online chorus of people comparing those comments to previous comments I had made to LeBron James. Now, at the time, James had said that Trump, quote, really doesn't give an F, close quote, about the people. Well, without dwelling on the nuance between the two instances, let me be very clear about what I believe. We are all children of God, regardless of our racial or political differences, and therefore must be treated equally. Every American has a God-given right to speak his or her own mind on any issue. And I think in order to heal and shed light on gross injustices, our country needs more dialogue, not less.
We need more dialogue, not less. That's not what she told LeBron James and Kevin Durant, though.
No, that's totally different from shut up and dribble.
So here we go. So to everybody in the chat, to ChaCha, to Joi, and to Stroud, okay, is it fair or foul to call Laura Ingraham a hypocrite right now?
But wait, real quick.
Everybody in the chat, let
LA
us know, is it fair or
Anime,
foul to call her a hypocrite?
LA Anime in the chat just said real quick, God's like, Bitch, don't put me in this.
Right. Give my baby sister plunger
Yes,
points for that.
yes.
Take your plunger points.
Take double.
Live action.
Double. Here you go.
What y'all didn't see is Fox cut off the mic right after she said shut up and dribble. She said nigga.
Oh, I'm positive she did.
Yeah.
I'm positive
They cut the mic right off. They cut the mic off. Shut up and dribble, nigga.
Yep.
Yes. Like I said, she's the queen of the mayonnaise. But look, like let's take it to the chat. Let's see what you guys say. Stroud, ChaCha, Joi. Would it be fair or foul for us to call Laura Ingraham a hypocrite? I mean, she looks like a hypocrite. She sounds like a hypocrite. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Tell us what you think. Would it be fair or foul to call her a hypocrite? Everybody in the chat chime in.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, y'all go. Y'all go. Y'all would guess.
She's a hypocrite. I think she's a hypocrite for. She should have just shut her mouth about. She should have just let them have their political view. I don't think she's wrong in her points though.
She should. I think she should shut up and report the news.
Oh man, did y'all just see that?
No.
ChaCha was like. ChaCha was like, I don't think she's wrong on her points though.
Wait, yeah. Wait, in what way is she not wrong with her points? Hang on. Yeah, that's a good catch.
I think she should have shut the fuck up. I don't think she should have responded to the Drew Brees comment. I don't think she should have defended him. I think she should have just shut the fuck up. Because she spoke on Drew in defense of the Brees, it made her a hypocrite about LeBron James. I think she's right in saying everybody should say what the fuck they want to say. If LeBron James want to say Trump don't give a fuck, let him say that.
Oh.
If white people want to call black people niggas, let them say that.
Gotcha.
People need to
Gotcha.
say what the fuck, and people need to stop being offended.
Yeah. I caught where you were coming from. She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong in her points the second time. The second clip.
No,
she wasn't wrong in those points. Gotcha.
She's definitely a hypocrite because she judged a athlete and had a political view. She judged LeBron and whoever else, Kevin Durant, but she didn't judge Drew Brees. He's an athlete and he had a political that was not in the time of now, not quote unquote fair to most black people. I don't think it was nothing wrong with what he said, honestly, but people should be able to fuck they want to say. Period.
Okay.
She should be able to say, shut up and dribble, just as much as he should be able to say, fuck Trump.
Okay. I want to unpack some of that, but I see where you're coming from. She was not wrong. You're talking about her second half of her statement, where he should be able to say what she wants. And I'm just going to chime in right now and go, yes, it's fair to call her a hypocrite. Because while what she said the second time, I agree with you. Yeah, that's a fair thing to say. Say what you want. But what she was saying was, say what you want as long as you ain't a nigga.
Yeah, that's really what she was saying. It's just like, yeah, she was with that all that shit she's talking about, fair balance and children of God, and everybody should have the right to say what they want, and we should have more dialogue, not less. It's like she only believe that shit when it's white people talking. She don't believe that shit when it's black people talking.
Yeah.
You bring up automatically a hypocrite in my opinion. You're automatically a hypocrite because now you're trying to justify what you're saying on some religious dogma.
Yeah.
That don't fly with me.
Yeah.
I think that you should always be able to say what the fuck you want to say. You can say it, still doing that shit. Say it now. Don't say back. I don't give a fuck who mad about it.
Yeah.
But I'm because I have wisdom, I'm careful as to what I release in the atmosphere.
Yeah. You should be able to say whatever you want to say, but Laura Ingraham is one of the creamiest of the mayonnaise devils. This is what she does.
Oh yeah, she the white goddamn witch.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she got all the Hellmans right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, and I want to point this out. I got to go at Hannibal on this too.
Go ahead.
whenever shit happens and there's a white woman on screen, Hannibal always comes to me to ask what I think, but not when Laura Ingram's on, because he knows I will break his fucking narrative.
Well, no, I know you're not into bitches who look like George Washington. So that's
like my dick becomes the Grinch's heart when she's on screen. It shrinks 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit is. Well, look, let's take it to the chat. Let's see what everybody else did. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, so okay, let's take it to the chat. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. I mean, it seems like everybody is saying it's fair to call her a hypocrite, but let's see.
Yeah. And we got the emoji wall coming once Streamlabs gets the shit working for us. So with fair or fouls, you will start seeing in the chat box a bunch of fairs or fouls floating through when we get to it. But Streamlabs has to catch up.
I got you. So live action animation says fair. Faberino says fair. Is this a serious question? Yeah, like look, listen. I try to be diplomatic when I frame it. You know, even though I clearly feel like it's fair. Like the level of hypocrisy here is amazing. It's just like oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
Destruction Inc. says fair. John Weiss says fair. Paid fucking hypocrite is her job description. Yeah. You know what, John Weiss? Take your plunger points.
Yes. Take your plunger points, John Weiss.
John Weiss, give you 40 of mine.
And he's getting 40 extra. Shit.
There you go, John Weiss. You just got some more plunger points.
Yeah, and we got a segment coming up involving you, John Weiss. Not this episode. Probably Fridays.
Hypothesis says fair, but also fuck LeBron for shilling for China. Yeah, that China shit with him and the Rockets and the NBA, that was a whole other thing. We need to do a whole separate episode. Matter of fact, at some point on Sweet Halloween and Collard Greens, we're gonna have a sports show. You know, hopefully with Ace Wonder, you know, as one of the co-hosts.
We're trying to get Ace Wonder and Pop together because we think that's the goal right there.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a good ass show. So you know, that's gonna definitely come up. Create Beats says fair. Chet Lemon says fair. Hypocrite is her middle name. Netra Amorosi says fair, but to be fair, it is Fox News. Did you expect anything less? No, I didn't. I didn't expect anything less from Fox News. Penultima says fair. She looks like she has a stick up her ass and is smug about it, going deeper than most. Take your plunger points, Penultima.
Yep.
Fucking Faberino says she's a fascist. Larry from OAW. What's going on, Larry? Yo, Larry, hit us up because we're trying to do a special episode, hopefully this month, of the shit show. You know, and I'm not gonna say nothing else right now on air, but you know,
Larry,
me and Monty gonna hit you up
Larry,
about it.
Yeah. Remind me tomorrow also if I don't get to you. Like, let's talk about this. I got an idea. Let's make something happen.
Larry from OAW says fair. Danny Lisner says fair. Kilo says fair. I will treat you equally unless you disagree with me. Fucking fair. Unlike Monty, not reading my Monty erotica. Monty.
When did I not read somebody's Monty erotica?
You read it, but it took you a while, and then you stumbled through it. Like, you know, you didn't give it that same Monty energy that you always give it. But that's okay. That's okay, because I like to give everybody room for improvement, and that's okay.
All right.
Can I give him 30 of my shit?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like
Who is that? Danny Lisner? Danny Lisner's getting 30, Zoe.
Yeah. Danny Lisner and Kilo. I think she was talking about Kilo.
Oh, Kilo's getting 30.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, Dildo the Penetrator says, "Man, I didn't know Laura Ingraham had a gold medal in mental gymnastics." Yeah, I love it, man. I love how motherfuckers be like on Monday they feel one way and then on Friday they feel totally different. All right, let's move on to the next story. All right,
here comes the next one.
All right, here we go. And to our lovely producer Zoe, go ahead and load up Fair Foul Video 7. Okay, I'm gonna let you know when to play it, but it's gonna be Fair Foul Video 7. So the next story comes from BET.com. That's right. I'm never on BET, but when I'm on their website, I found this gem. So here we go. Whew, Lord of mercy. All right, let me get ready. George Floyd died after complaining that he couldn't breathe when a police officer put a knee to his neck for over 8 minutes during his arrest. It's the latest viral incident involving excessive force of law enforcement on African Americans that has mortified many people across the country, but it did not mortify Pedal, Mississippi Mayor Hal Marx. According to the Miami Herald, in now deleted tweets from May 28th, Hal Marx tweeted, "Why in the world would anyone choose to become a police officer in our society today?" Right? Twitter user Jason Darby responded by saying, "It would be nice to get a few in there that would understand reasonable force when it's needed and don't give the rest of them a bad reputation." To which Mayor Hal Marx then tweeted, "If you were talking about the incident in Minneapolis, I didn't see anything unreasonable. If you can say you can't breathe, you're breathing. Most likely that man died of overdose or heart attack. The video doesn't show his resistance that got him in that position. The police are being crucified." To our lovely producer Zoe, could you play the video, please?
Petal Mayor Hal Marx, who offered his opinion on social media about the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Well, Mayor Marx shared his thoughts on the situation on his social media pages, saying in part, quote, "If you can say you can't breathe, you're breathing. Most likely that man died of overdose or heart attack." Well, the local NAACP called his comments distasteful and inappropriate. And tonight, the Board of Aldermen held a special meeting to address concerns over those comments and how to move forward.
Now, after he said this, he went on, he tried to go, like he deleted the tweets and then tried to clean it up. He says, "I think that people misinterpreted what I meant." He says, "I think that people are quick to judge police before they have all the facts. I can't say whether a crime was committed or whether they did anything right or wrong. All I'm saying is don't rush to judgment based on what you see in the video." He said, and he continued, "I've seen too many cases before where the police were judged to be guilty in the public's eye, but later were found to be not guilty under the law." I have so much to unpack.
You know what?
But he says, for sending that, he says, and just because I sent that, all of a sudden I'm a racist? I need to have a knee put on my neck? All kinds of hateful stuff simply for having an opinion and asking people to get all the facts before they judge, right? And then he released an apology on Facebook Live where he said, "The man's death, Mr. Floyd, was a tragedy no matter what caused it." Let me reread that one more time. "The man's death, Mr. Floyd, was a tragedy no matter what caused it. We should mourn his death, obviously. But let's also wait for all the facts to get out before we condemn these police officers who may or may not have done anything wrong in this case."
All right, Hannibal, before you get to the fair file, I just want to chime in. And I want to say something to all the shitheads that are watching right now. Whatever you do, never, ever, ever get your news from a motherfucker that looks like if an Oedipus complex had a face.
Yeah.
Don't. Just.
Yeah, he looks.
This is what it sounds like.
Yeah, he looks like if like Newman from Seinfeld just ate a whole bowl of racism in the morning.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like. This shit, every bit of this shit. Hannibal, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So look, let's just go into it. So look, this guy, and he's the mayor of Petal, Mississippi. All right, he's the mayor of Petal, Mississippi. Now, here's the question: is it fair or foul? After hearing his comments, is it fair or foul that this dude is still allowed to be an elected official?
Oh, all right.
Yes,
all right.
That's the fair or foul. Is it fair or foul that he's still allowed to be an elected official after his comment?
I'll take it first and let the guests go since I already gave my 2 cents. Foul. Guests, what do y'all think?
You think it's foul that he's still allowed to keep his job? And
Yes.
everybody in the chat, let us know. Let us know what y'all think. Like, is it fair or foul after his comments that he's allowed to keep his job? Let's talk about it. Let's have a dialogue. Cha-Cha, Joy, Stroud, chime in. Let's talk about it.
He's an idiot for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of what he said, because if you say you want to lose your job, to me it's a backwards quit. He's tired of working. He want to get let go so he can collect unemployment. So when you say shit like that, it's just like you don't care about your job, you don't care about your position, or you just are an idiot. To me personally, I have been tuned out of the news because I feel like the news is a bunch of bullshit. I feel like it's just, it's just ironic that in 2020, after the pandemic bullshit didn't work, and now all this stuff is cool. I don't believe the news. I don't even believe it. But should be, I don't want his job.
All right, wait, I missed that last little bit. I missed what was that?
Yeah, y'all broke up there for a second. Say that again. Say the last part again. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll get them back in a second.
It's privilege.
Okay, there we go. Yes. Say it one more time, Jordan.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You now.
Yes, we got you now.
Yes.
Okay. It's privilege. It's comfortability that has been embedded in their existence. So, because of how things are set up, of course he's going to keep his job. We're living in a system that keeps the door open for those type of things when it's convenient. Because my thing is that they know how to mess with us, and until we put ourselves in a position to bullshit as bullshit and move forward, and guys like that on television and on social media. Because for me, it's just triggers. All that stuff is triggers.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Stroud, where you at? Are you working right now? You can't even just Stroud engineering right now. He can't chime in right now.
He's not even here.
Okay, he working right now. Just nod your head, Stroud, just so we know that we got you. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Well, let's take it to the chat. This is an interesting one. The idea of losing your job behind something that you said, right? This is a very interesting discussion. All right, let's get it. Let's see what's everybody saying right now. Fabrino says, "Foul." I already said it. Thanks for phrasing it that way. Dildor the Penetrator says, Carl was a better Marx. Foul. Hannibal already knows what the fuck I have to say. Vlad Tepish says, I came in a little late. I didn't hear what the dude said. The dude said, the mayor of Petal, Mississippi said, hey, if you can breathe, if you can say you can't breathe, then that means that you can breathe, you know, and that they shouldn't be indicting the cops without hearing all the facts. Live action animation says, foul, like having set up and dribble. Let's see. Destruction Inc. says fair because now black people know to stay away from his city. Yeah. Like, look, listen, I'm never going.
That's also true.
I was already not going to go to Petal, Mississippi, but I'm definitely not going to Petal, Mississippi now. Hypothesis says fair because I don't want to be a Laura Ingraham and not stick with my principles on cancel culture. Also, why does everyone with the last name Marx seem to be touched in the head? I don't know. That's a good question. Kilo says, so I hope he is removed from his office, but fair if the people still elect him. Fuck any person who elects him, though. This fair fucking hurts. Yeah.
Shit. All right. No.
Yeah, he's saying it. He's saying he should.
That's
like
good.
If the people of Petal, Mississippi, keep him elected.
Yeah.
Then like if they choose, like if they hit. I mean, look.
If that happens, I promise you, when we start doing it, there will not be a shithead meetup in Petal, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. We'll just skip right over Pedal. We'll just go wherever Pimp Monk lives and just do it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
What if Pimp Monk lives in Pedal?
Oh shit! I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't even mentally prepared for that. Netra Amorosi says, fair, he's allowed to express unpopular opinions, but the voters also have the right to vote him out of office next election. Expressing unpopular opinions is not a crime. It isn't a crime. However, and this is one of those things that me and Monty have had many discussions about, right?
Yeah.
So I'm all about penalizing people for the context behind their words, right? So it's like there's a lot of people that like to use like coded language when they talk to people, and it'll be like they'll say some slick shit, you know, like they'll say some slick shit and be like, well, I didn't say this, you just took it the wrong way. No, I took it the way you meant it, and that's why you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
You know, I come from the school of thought, if you know, like the Bernie Mac school of thought, if you old enough to talk shit, you old enough to get hit in the throat of the stomach.
All right.
You know, and it's like, and look, the bottom line is this was some coded racist bullshit, and I'm just like, yeah, like if you're an elected official, you can't be racist. It's not rocket science; it's regular science. It's just a job you're not allowed to have.
Yeah.
And if we are willing to allow racist people to have these jobs, and I think we need to question like the stringency that we allow these people to have jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. And look.
Like you shouldn't, like if you've ever crashed a plane before, you shouldn't be allowed to be a fucking pilot.
Yeah, and look. Bottom line is Hal Marx is perfectly qualified to be a fucking sandwich artist. He is not, however, qualified to run anything else. He can't be the manager. He can be a sandwich artist, though. There you go.
Yeah, it said Naughty Mouth says, foul, a racist mayor doesn't represent everyone in his town and fails at his job. But what if everybody in the town is racist, though?
But here's the thing. Back up. A racist mayor does, by his title, represent everybody in his town. That's his fucking job. To represent his town.
What if everybody in the town is racist?
Yes.
I stole $3,000.
Even if they're not, his job is to represent his town. So if his town is not racist, he absolutely deserves to lose his job.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job, to represent his town. Like, opening the sentence with, a racist mayor does not represent everybody in his town is fucking wrong. That's his fucking job. He does represent everybody. That's why we elected him.
Ace Wonder says we'd have to find his neck in order to put a knee on it. I think Hal Marx is safe as far as that's concerned. Yeah, we got to find his neck first. You know, and we have a lot of these discussions about like people saying stuff like freedom of speech stuff that gets people fired, and you know, and it always kind of becomes a bit of a hot topic issue. Yeah. So you know. I know, like, look, that's why we have these conversations.
Yeah.
So we can have these conversations. Look, I want to move on to the next fair file because we still got more show to get to. This is the last fair file. This one comes from The Blaze, the good people at The Blaze. Fuck. I'm sorry. This comes from The Blaze. There we go. Gotta say it right, because if I say it the wrong way, it's gonna give people the wrong. And to our lovely producer Zoe, could you pull up fair file video number 6 while I read this story? So here we go. Okay. A man in Texas allegedly said that he wanted to conduct a social experiment by lying about having the coronavirus on social media. And now he faces criminal charges. According to KJAS FM, the Tyler County Sheriff's Department has announced that a man has now been arrested after he intentionally posted a false claim on his Facebook page that he tested positive for the coronavirus. District Attorney Lucas Babin says it caused a panic and actually tied up phone lines at Tyler County Hospital in Woodville with concerned residents phoning in. The man has been identified as Michael Lane Brandon of Woodville. Sheriff Brian Weatherford says Brandon turned himself in on Tuesday and was charged with a false alarm report, which is a Class A misdemeanor, and his bond was set at $1,000. And yeah, so yeah, tell lovely producer Zoe, play the video.
Here we go.
I dare you. I fucking dare you. Yeah. Yeah. I work it. I literally dare you.
I hope you die.
I didn't.
I hope you catch corona. I hope the coronavirus. I hope it latches onto you. I hope it makes you puke.
Damn.
All right. So it said the office reminded people that knowingly communicating, initiating, or circulating a false report or false alarm of COVID-19 that one knows is false or baseless and would ordinarily cause an action by an official or interrupt the occupation of any place of assembly can be a criminal offense in the state of Texas. So the fair foul question here is it fair foul that he was arrested for lying about having the coronavirus? Is it fair or foul to get arrested?
I'll let all y'all take it.
Lying and telling people that you got the coronavirus. Yeah. Now he didn't have it, and he was just, he was just fucking with people. But, he still got arrested, and he still got to pay $1,000. His bond is $1,000, which I'm guessing if he only got to pay 10%, that's like $100. You know what I'm saying? He can walk out of jail on that shit. But, everybody in the chat, ChaCha, Joi, Stroud, Monty,
I'll take it last.
Is it fair or foul that he was arrested for lying and saying he had the coronavirus? What y'all think?
Yeah. Y'all go. What do y'all got? I'll go last. I'll go last on this one.
I need to arrest every fucking celebrity who claim they had it. You need to arrest all these people pushing this propaganda that they fucking had it. How the fuck do anybody know if they had it? How can we determine if he had it or not? He probably shit on the news. You can't determine if he didn't have it or not. How can you say he lied about it?
Well, they could do a test. Like the coronavirus test would tell us.
The government that shit.
Yeah, the coronavirus test.
You can do that.
Huh?
That's the big
same people who created the coronavirus is now giving a test to tell you if you have it. The whole thing is that they said that the corona is a mashup of different flus, different types of flus.
No.
So,
that's not what the coronavirus is.
What's the coronavirus?
I don't know what it is, but I think it's foul to lock him up behind it. It's so many people that's out here fronting like they had it. I don't know if they had it or not. I don't even know. I don't know. So I would say it's foul to lock him up and say he had it. That's debatable. I don't trust the tests. I don't trust the tests. I don't know what they do. I don't know how credible they are. It's just undetermined. I think it's foul. But you're talking to a conspiracy theorist, so.
I'm hearing that.
Yeah,
I'm hearing that.
I kind of grabbed that just now. So
yeah.
Talking to
you got me biting my tongue over here because we got limited show.
Don't say it's foul.
No, you don't have to say what you don't mean.
No, I really.
Wait, what? I heard a couple points that I'm like, wait, what? And I kind of want to know more about it.
I think there was a lot of propaganda behind the virus. I think a lot of celebrities.
We lost you again. I heard propaganda behind the virus and celebrities.
Oh man, I think the celebrities done froze her camera up to stop the truth from coming out about the coronavirus.
Damn it! Like I had questions. Like when I heard what it was, I was like, "But that's not what the coronavirus is." I wanted to get into it, but we got limited showtime, and we still got 2 more segments to get to.
Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
yeah.
Oh, we got him back.
Y'all, all right,
We got him
back
back.
now. Back now.
Are we?
Oh, Cha-Cha, Joi, can y'all hear us?
Here.
There we go. There we go. We got y'all now. All right. I don't know why it's like y'all the connection keeps freezing up.
Yeah.
But you were telling us about the propaganda of the celebrities.
Yes.
How do we know these celebrities had it? How do we know?
Whoa.
How do we know they just were saying it to put black people in fear? I feel like once black people wasn't taking it serious, boom, Idris Elba, boom, the one NBA player, boom, this person, boom, that person. Fucking Tom Hanks on the fucking Shade Room. Are you kidding me?
But you do realize that this virus is across the globe, not just in America.
Not in China. I can't accredit that. I'm not there with my eyes on it. I'm over in France and Italy. I'm locked the fuck up in my house. Outside. A lot of these hospitals, some hospitals empty. Some for the show. I don't fucking know.
Hang on 1 second. Because there's, and I don't want to get too deep into this, but I hear two different standards on two different things coming from the same thing. When I said that this was worldwide, you immediately challenged it with, how do I know all this is happening? How can I believe that? But then you went to, all these hospitals are empty. But have you been to all these hospitals that are empty? How can you believe that and not the thing where...
I said I've seen footage of empty hospitals and I've seen footage of full hospitals. I don't know which one to believe. All I have is a secondary resource, which is the media pushing me what they want me to believe or to show interest in. So me, being my own thinker, I say, hey, I don't know. Because to me and my community, I ain't seen shit. I seen one club had the virus and they beat it. The death tolls and the people that I've known who supposedly died from the coronavirus were overweight and had previously breathing issues. So I don't know what to believe. So do I think that this man should be locked up because he lied about the coronavirus? Hell no. Me, shit.
Okay.
That's just opinion.
Okay, and I'll challenge you here. We can have this discussion again later. We can do a whole shit show and have this discussion. But I will say this. I will end this by asking one question because we got more show to do. But I want to ask one question. When in our lifetime has there ever been, pay attention to every one of the two words I'm going to say. When in our lifetime has there ever been, or, scratch that, 3 words I'm going to say. When has there ever been a global fucking pandemic? Keyword global. Keyword is global.
Yeah,
fucking
like
pandemic.
This shit is everywhere.
Like we gotta get out of this because this is the type of shit that kills us. This is why the only reason I bring this is the type of shit that kills us. This is actually happening. My son's mother is right now in a hospital where people have this fucking disease. This is real. This is not fucking made up. This shit is scary and real. She covers her hair, wears a mask so that she can come home and not infect our 4-month-old child. This shit is real. And I don't like denying the shit that's real. I understand we're black people. There's shit stacked against us. We are fucked. Our people get knelt on in the street. We fucking die. But this shit is real.
This shit is, this is, and like, this is, it's funny because I talked about this on the show multiple times. Living in Georgia is unique because it's a very big, very open, spaced out area. So nobody here really knows anybody here who has it here. but we're from New Orleans. Right, I know. I'm looking. Like, me and Monty are from New Orleans, and New Orleans has been ravaged by the coronavirus. I know about 40 people that have this virus and 3 people that have died from it. Now, the majority of the people that have had it, God bless them, have all recovered from it. But I've had 3 people in my life that have died from this. Like, and it was like back to back to back. It was like one day it was a guy I went to high school with that died. Then the very next day, my high school basketball coach died. Then the very next day, my old piano teacher died from this shit. There's this girl I went to high school with, Dion Butler, and I feel so bad for her and her family because 2 weeks ago, her husband died from the coronavirus, and then 3 days later, her mom died from the coronavirus. Like, this shit is... Yeah, this shit is very serious. Like, it's very...
I'm not saying it's not... I'm only speaking for me, and I apologize if I'm coming off to be insensitive. It's not my intent to be insensitive. My thing is, me personally, I just don't believe everything I read on the news, everything that's in the news. I just don't trust media. I do not trust media. I don't trust them. So when they tell me I'm at risk, I don't believe it. And I believe in energy, and I believe in knowing, and I believe in projecting what you want to happen in your life. I believe in manifestation. So I believe fear is a bigger disease. To get people, fear is bad for the immune system. So I choose not to be in fear of it. I'm not saying it's not real. I've had one of my mentors had the coronavirus, and he was very sick. I'm not saying that it's not real. I'm just saying people. What the media make it to be, I don't believe what the media is making it to be. I'm not negating that it's not real. I'm not negating it's not real. But honestly, we have to take it, like, I just believe we have to take an account into our immune system, the things that weaken us. The people die from the regular flu every fucking year. Nobody goes in an uproar. People die from all type of diseases. People will eat the food that fucks up your immune system so you can't even fight off this shit, but then want to get upset when a person like me who
lost you, ChaCha, for a second. Joi, ChaCha. Uh-oh, we lost him for a second.
Nothing.
There we go. All right, you back.
I don't mean to be insensitive. I'm just saying nothing scares me. The media do not scare me. None of this shit scare me. And I feel like all this shit is to get people scared, divide and conquer. There has not been. I believe the virus was done personally. I believe the Obama administration had the virus out. I think it happened in 2020, which is an election year. Like, for this shit to happen, okay.
Okay. All right. You know what? We got to stop with this. We can listen. We can do this if
we might have to have a whole might have to have a whole just like private just show.
I will absolutely have this discussion with you, but not right now. This shit, no, we can't. I'm sorry. This is all the shit you're saying is demonstrably wrong right now. Demonstrably wrong. Like, and normally. No, it's demonstrably wrong. This is fact. Like, your opinion is fine. You can feel how I get that you're not scared. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be scared. But it's wrong.
Yeah. It's like you saying, 2 + 2 is yellow, but that's just my opinion. No, it's a fact that you got messed up.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's like the coronavirus is very real, and it is like even the people that we got watching the show right now is just like there's a lot of people here that know people that have it, that have lost people because of this.
Feel that way.
No, they don't feel that way. They're appealing to facts.
Hey, yo.
Oof.
The point to be made, we gotta stop looking at this from emotion. I understand that people have died from the situation, and my thing that has been presented from the media that puts into reason to question because they said a lot of different things that you could have died from the corona. So they said that if you had already had respiratory issues, that you're more prone to die from it. They said that people who are dying from it, the highest rates for the people that were dying were older people, a certain generation of were off before it became a situation where the younger generations are now mysteriously, oh, I got coronavirus. Because the thing about it is that media.
Have any children died?
Yeah. But I don't know. That's the thing. And
I've never seen one child die.
The whole point is that everything that they've put in the media is getting us to fall into an emotional position to not logically look at this from a biased position.
Who? Wait, no. Who is doing this? Who the fuck is doing this?
Doing what?
Who is putting this information in front of us in a global fucking pandemic? Global.
Yeah, what's the end game here? What do you think that they're playing at in this? What's the end game?
I did not believe the virus wasn't real. I believe the virus is real. Is it as bad as the media is making it seem? That's what I have a discrepancy with. Just a month ago, it was corona. Now today it's let's get together and be kumbaya. Black motherfuckers was out in the street protesting last week. So we should see a very huge spike in fucking cases and deaths, right? We ain't seen it.
Yeah, no, we have. There is a spike in cases and deaths. Even here in Georgia, since Brian Kemp reopened the state in the beginning of May, the cases and deaths have been increasing.
Yeah, but that's not primetime news. That's not the important. The thing about it is that the focus right now has nothing to do with nothing.
Oh, I lost y'all again for a second. Ladies, ChaCha, Joi. Oh, hello, lost the ladies. All right, I guess it'll come back in a second. Like I said, I've had so many conversations like this with people, specifically here in Georgia over the last 2 months. And like
I'm
every
still
day
here, by the way. I'm still here.
Yeah, I know you're working on some things on your end. And this is the issue that we run into when people don't trust the media that they get their information from, because then it becomes, if this potentially isn't true, then nothing is true, and if nothing is true, then it opens up the ground for everything to be questioned. And it's like, look, I went to school initially to be a journalist, so I've gotten very good at reading the news, like reading multiple different sources in multiple different places all at the same time. So I'm always like that. So when I tell y'all, when we do Fair File, and we need to move on to the next segment, but when I do Fair File, I always tell y'all I do a deep dive on the news. I have a news aggregator site I go to. Then I go to Associated Press, CNN, Fox News, Reuters, Breitbart, Politico, The Blaze, The Hill, Newsmax, Huffington Post, Red State. Like I'm reading news from all over the place. And look, typically if a story's true, you'll see that story parroted in like multiple news publications like 100 times. Like, you know, the like facts tend to be facts like everywhere you go. You know, like you know, you're not sold on the validity of the lethality of the coronavirus, you know, but man, it's just I wish, like I said, ladies, we definitely need to sit down and just and just talk some more about this so we could try to you know, do. But look, this is, and look, I tell y'all all the time on the show, like when I'm riding around here in Atlanta and I'm working, like I have a lot of these conversations all the time, and this isn't a black or white thing, because I've had these conversations with black people, with white people, with men, with women, with rich people, with poor people, with conservatives, and progressives. All right, like I've had these same conversations. There's a lot of people that don't feel like this virus is that serious, and everybody I know that's from the city of New York or from New Orleans or from Seattle or from Chicago, any of the places that were like super hard hit with this, you know, like we take it a different type of serious, than people who haven't been hit with this.
Yeah, and look, I just have to say, I'm not about diving and cowering in fear over whatever fear tactics they throw at us. Because look, that shit does happen. Like, we are controlled by what we consume. Things happen, things get blown up out of proportion and spun to us. This, however, is not that. Is all I'm saying. This is not that. This is different. Like, there are instances where this situation with George Floyd is spun a little further than it should be. And yes, with coronavirus, some of that was spun a little bit further. Fact of the matter is, this is real. And something that has not happened for generations. Something that can happen and has happened. We are now dealing with it. It's a fact. It is an objective fact. And I will not sit back on my show and let misinformation be spread. It's the only reason I got the way I am. I will not sit back and let it happen. Your opinion's your opinion. When it directly contradicts fact, I won't have it. We can have fun otherwise. But I'm not going to sit back and let wrong shit be said that can kill people.
Yeah, and typically when I'm talking to somebody about the coronavirus and they spout misinformation, first thing I'll ask them is where are they getting their information from. That's the first question. It's always, where do you get your news from? And then after we figure that out, like what sources they deem to be credible, then it's like, okay, now let's feed you some accurate news, you know. So let's get you some quality information, so that way you don't walk around, you know, with misinterpretations of what it is or what it isn't. What is it? Vlad Tepish says, I have a friend who lives in Queens, New York, and she has told me there are 18-wheeler freezer trucks with 300 plus bodies in each one, and there are hundreds of them up there, Hannibal. Yeah, that shit is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, I was supposed to work with Fred the Godson, you know, and now I can't do that because he died from the coronavirus. You know, and then as black people, and I want to specifically say this right now, as black people, you know, like we talk about people, the people that are most at risk from the coronavirus are people with pre-existing health conditions, right? And most people make the presumption that they are healthy. But what exactly constitutes having a pre-existing health condition? There's a lot of shit that puts you at risk with the coronavirus. Like if your family has a history of diabetes, you know, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, if you've ever had a transplant, whether it's a kidney transplant, heart transplant, liver transplant, all that shit puts you at risk. You know what I'm saying? And these are all things that black people specifically suffer from. You know, like asthma is one of those things. Like if you have asthma and you get the coronavirus, this shit could be damn near a death sentence for you. This shit is problematic. Like emphysema, that shit is almost a death sentence for black people. That's why like in Albany, Georgia, where like Albany, Georgia has 90,000 people that live there. There's like 7 million people that live in the Atlanta metro area. There's like 90,000 people that live in Albany, Georgia. And Albany, Georgia has had as many deaths as Fulton County, Atlanta has. They have 90,000 people there. And 90% of the people that died there are black people. Like that shit is super serious. I mean, also, you got to keep in mind there's a couple things to take into account. Like Atlanta, Georgia has like dozens of hospitals. There are hospitals all over Atlanta, Georgia, right? Albany, Georgia has 2 hospitals, and those 2 hospitals combined only have 14 intensive care unit beds. So if more than 14 people come in with the coronavirus, that means that everybody from the 15th person on down is just stuck. So yeah, this shit is, yeah. You know, Larry from OAW, just smoking puts you at risk. Yeah, you gotta be extra careful about the coronavirus. All right, Monty, I think we need to move into Monty's important shit.
Let's not do important shit. Let's why don't we do shit we don't care about and wrap the shit up?
Okay. All right, let's do shit we don't care about.
All right. A desperate attempt to fill 24 hours of programming. Here's some bullshit that happened. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's bullshit.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
That's bullshit, Gary! Nerd!
Send the beat fucking with you. Yeah. Real stupid ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Shit we don't care about. So the way this segment works, and I know everybody in the chat that's watching Hannibal and Monty shit show, you guys already know how this shit goes. The way shit we don't care about works is every day when I do a deep dive on the news, I come across a bunch of different stories, and when I come across these stories, sometimes I wonder to myself, who gives a shit about this? Who cares about this story? I never know who cares about these stories, so I'm going to read a couple of headlines to you guys, and you guys will let me know if you give a shit or if you don't give a shit. Now, if enough people give a shit about the story, I will read the goddamn story. But if nobody gives a shit about the story, then I'll keep it moving, and that'll be that. So, that's it. Do we ChaCha and Joi? Are y'all back? Are y'all back? Are y'all there? Hello, ladies?
I don't hear them.
I see. There we go. I heard you a little bit just now. Okay.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, all right, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, so so I'm gonna read a headline, and you let me know if you give a shit or if you don't give a shit. If you give a shit and enough people in the chat give a shit, I will read the story. But if you don't give a shit, then I'll just push it on to the next one. Let's see if we can do 5 of these.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right, so the first story for shit we don't care about. I mean, I don't know. ChaCha might care about this. Joi might care about this. Stroud might care about this. Stroud, you know, your contributions have been incredible to the show. I just want you to know that, brother. I know Stroud is working right now, okay? Stroud is simultaneously engineering the session and fucking being on the shit show right now. So
I am.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. All right. So the first story comes from entertainmentweekly.com. All right. And okay, here we go. You can all right, so the headline is get your first look at Dermot Mulroney playing a New York City socialite on Prodigal Son.
I don't care.
You don't care about Dermot Dermot Mulroney playing a New York City socialite? Monty?
Nope. Don't give a fuck.
Joy, what do you care about Dermot Mulroney play? I have to read his name. Dermot Mulroney. No?
Nope, don't. Shit.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, Stroud is working right now. I'm gonna guess. Let me give you a head nod, Stroud. Yes or no? Do you care about Dermot Mulroney playing a New York City socialite?
I don't think you care.
All right. Well, I tried. Okay, I tried. All right. Let's move on to the next story. Okay. All right. I got one for you. This one comes from HollywoodLife.com. Okay, HollywoodLife.com. Hollywood's Dylan McDermott, who is different from Dermot Mulroney. Okay, Hollywood's Dylan McDermott. Why he treasures the role of Ernie, and he says, I fell in love with him.
I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care about Dylan McDermott.
No.
Not Dermot Mulroney. Okay?
No.
Dylan McDermott, why he treasures the role of Ernie. And not Ernie from Sesame Street. It's a different Ernie.
No.
You don't care?
Chet Lemon said, or Destruction Inc. said, care, Dermot. Then he said, care, McDermott. There we go. He added to it.
There you go. Joy, do you care about Dylan McDermott and why he treasures the role of Ernie?
No.
No, you don't care? Stroud, do you care about why Dylan McDermott treasures the role of Ernie? No? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, look, I'm trying. So let's keep it moving. Maybe one of these you guys will care. Okay. This is one you'll probably care about. This is a good one. Okay? I got you. This one comes from Deadline.com.
Okay.
Deadline.com. Here we go. Matthew Modine is running for SAG-AFTRA presidency on membership first slate.
I don't know what any of that means. I don't care.
Matthew Modine, he's running for SAG-AFTRA presidency on membership first slate.
No, I don't care. I don't know what that means.
Joy?
Nope.
No? Stroud, do you care about... go ahead, Joy. I'm sorry.
You said SAG what? What was the...
It's SAG-AFTRA. I don't know what AFTRA is, but apparently he's a member, and he threw his hat into the ring to be president of AFTRA.
I think the SAG thing has to do with the Actors Guild.
Yeah, Screen Actors Guild. I don't know what AFTRA is though.
Yeah, so nah, I still don't care.
All right. Well, there you
go. Stroud, do you care about Matthew Modine running for SAG-AFTRA presidency? No, he doesn't care. All right. Okay. All right. And let's see. I'm gonna do one more. Let's see where we land on this one. All right. Let me get a good one. Hold on, because y'all haven't cared about none of these. Maybe you'll care about. Okay. Here we go. This is one y'all gonna care about. Okay. This has got care written all over it. Okay. This one comes from Yahoo Lifestyle. No, I'm sorry. I'm lying. This comes from 17.com.
Oh, I don't care already.
Well, I haven't even said what it is. You can't say you don't care until I read it. So let me read it first.
All right, go for it.
Okay, Miley Cyrus.
Oh, shit. All right.
Okay, wait, let me read it first. Miley Cyrus has revived her famous wrecking ball haircut with a new super short mohawk.
Nope. Do not give a shit. No.
But she revived her famous look.
No, I don't care.
No, you don't care? All right.
Yeah. No.
Joy, Stroud, do you care about Miley Cyrus reviving her famous wrecking ball hair with a new super short mohawk? No, Stroud doesn't. Okay, well, then there you go. Well, that concludes shit we don't care about.
All right. Well,
yes.
There we go. And
that's it. And so that being said, that brings us to the end of another episode of Hannibal Monty Shit Show. I see we are Cha-Cha less, but we still got Joi, we still got Stroud.
Yes.
So Joi, please tell the people who you are and where they can find all of your stuff online. You know, your wonderful music.
Yeah, Joi for short. You can find all my social media, all my music on my website, joilia.com, JOILIYAH.com, and yeah.
There you go. And all the links are in the description for everybody that was on. Check them out.
Yes. And I guess since Stroud is working right now, I would just go ahead and tell everybody, definitely go check out all the Stroud stuff.
Who's Your Buddy sent us a Streamlabs with him read also.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't see that.
I just saw it in the comments.
Yeah.
We're not going to miss you.
I got you. Who's your buddy? All right, Stroud. I'm Stroud. I'm gonna end it for you because I got you, brother. Who's Your Buddy says, after watching all the protest videos, I think it's fair to say the police are just some of the raisins in America's potato salad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what? You get plunger points for that. Who's Your Buddy?
Yes. We don't need all those raisins. We don't need raisins in the potato salad that is America. All right. Defund the raisins. Okay.
Yes.
That's the platform I'm running on right now. Is defunding the raisins.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So there you go. Yes. Okay. All right. And so sorry, I'm trying to do that. If you guys go to Instagram, you can follow Stroud at Everybody Knows Stroud on Instagram. He's a fantastic producer. Look, he's literally working while we're doing the show now.
His hashtag is right there at the bottom too.
Yes, so go do that. And like I said, this is a guy who has produced, once again, for T.I., for Young Dro, for Trey Songz, for Day Day, Bandit Gang Marco, Tokyo Jets, Boosie Badass, Lil Duval, Lil Key, and he produced the theme song to Tyler Perry's new BET sitcom called Bruh. So I know a lot of y'all ain't Tyler Perry fans, but we all fans for supporting people that come on Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. So please show your love and support all of our guests. Support Everybody Knows Stroud. Support Joi. Support Cha-Cha. Thank you guys for being on our show. Monty, I normally make some obligatory joke about white women, and you right about now, and then you usually counter with.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm just going to flat out say it. You know what, Hannibal? You know what?
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweetheart.